Grekita kata. Grekita kata. Grekita. Our neighbors probably think we're crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in. My name's Adrianne and this is
Empanadas.
Dion. Back by popular demand, we are making empanadas. This is for you, Kevin. Thank you for asking.
Boop. 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 We're gonna be making your abuelita's empanada. Empanada. How do you say it?
Empanada.
Empanada. Nada.
Or if you're Puerto Rican like me, we say empanadillas.
Empanadillas.
You could also call them pastelillos. But I don't, my family doesn't. I think the first time that I heard them be called pastelillos was when I moved to Philly and I heard his sister call them that and I was like, what is that? And she showed me that. I'm like, oh, empanadillas. And she's like, what? So I call them empanadillas, you can call them pastelillos or empanadas.
Empanadas.
Bruh. Either way, they're delicious. So today we're making 3 different kinds of empanadillas. We're gonna do a chicken, a beef, and also a vegetarian. I myself have never had a vegetarian version, so this is gonna be a first time for me and also probably for him too. But yeah, I'm just kind of making this version up and we'll see how it goes. Our ingredients for the chicken empanadillas are chicken, obviously. We have onions, chopped garlic, and don't kill me for this, Mom, but we have sofrito in a jar. This was courtesy of Dion. Got tomato paste, bay leaves, sazon, paprika, oregano, salt, pepper, and then we also have the wrappers, Goya wrappers. It's our dough. So
Discos grande.
yes, discos grandes.
Discos.
So we have the traditional ones. Puerto Ricans do their empanadillas with a puff pastry. So they're super light and they're delicious and my favorite. I know other Latin cultures make them with a different kind of masa, but Puerto Ricans, we use a puff pastry. And today, Dion also found ones with achote. A little warning for the ones with achote. Achote stays, so be careful with this. Let's get to cooking these chicken empanadillas. So we're using our Instapot. So for now, we're just gonna go ahead and put our wrappers to the side.
Straight up G.
So what we're gonna do is just place our chicken in the Instapot. I've never used an Instapot, by the way. We're gonna put in 2 scoops of sofrito, a scoop of tomato paste,
You just eyeballing?
just eyeballing, salt, pepper, paprika, some oregano, 1 packet of sazon,
Sazon.
Goya, and 1 decent sized bay leaf. Alright, now we're gonna add in our onions and our chopped garlic.
What's that, like 10 cloves of garlic?
No. It's about 6 cloves of garlic. Gonna go ahead and add some olive oil. And we're gonna add some water. Give this a good mix. Just make sure everything in here is covered. I think I'm gonna add some more salt. And that's it. Now we just pop the lid on it and let it do its thing for however long it needs.
Let's go for 25 minutes.
On to the vegetarian version. So for this version, I have zucchini, yellow bell pepper, mushrooms, potatoes, onions, garlic, and spinach. I'm gonna do the same flavorings that I did with the chicken. So the tomato paste, the sazon, bay leaves, oregano, paprika, salt and pepper, and the sofrito. So on medium heat, I'm gonna add some olive oil to the pan. First thing that I'm going to add is the potatoes, because potatoes take the longest to cook. Alright, add some salt and pepper. And just give it a good mix. Alright, and now that potatoes are kind of getting a little bit cooked, I'm going to go ahead and add my onions, my zucchini, my bell peppers, and I'm also going to season that with a little bit of salt and pepper. Up next is the mushrooms. Now is a good time to press your garlic. I added about 2 cloves, 2 big cloves of garlic. Just give that a mix. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 spoonful of not your grandmother's sofrito and a little bit of the tomato paste. Alright, I know you Puerto Ricans do the same thing that I do with your sazon. Use half of it and then you put it away. So with that half packet you have in your box, put that in your vegetables. Add some oregano, a little bit of paprika. We'll mix it and then we add a bay leaf. The vegetables have turned into a lovely orange color because of the sofrito and the other seasonings that we have in here. And it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. Alright, into this I'm going to add some water and let it simmer. And add a small bay leaf. Alright, cover your veggies and just let it simmer for a little bit.
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna get my ingredients ready. I got 2 garlics because I'm Filipino and not Puerto Rican. I don't need a whole bulb of garlic in my food.
But you should, because garlic is life.
Press the garlic. Roughly chop your garlic.
Ooh, pro chef, like Andy Miragami.
Not with my knife skills. Roughly chop that green pepper.
Use Michael Scott's no meme. What do you need? No!
No! God! No!
Or like the shoes. What are those? Adding your knife skills.
I'm gonna use a whole onion. I love onions. Dice your onions. Dice your potatoes. Lastly, the tomato.
Alright, so I have a question for all my viewers out there. Do raisins go in empanadas? Because in my book, they don't.
Filipino ones do.
But they shouldn't. I know in Argentina they add raisins to theirs because Gabby from BA Test Kitchen, she put raisins in her empanadas. And when I saw that, oh, my heart just sank. I was like, oh, Gabby, they look so good, but then you put raisins in them.
I don't like olives, so I'll put 2.
Those are spicy.
Olive oil. Alright, once that's heated up, I'm gonna add in the potatoes. I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients in there. Got the garlic, green peppers, onions, and tomatoes and olives. At this part of the filming, the audio cut out, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover. I added half of the beef into the pan. Of course, you're gonna want to season it with salt and pepper. Then I added the tomato paste, just 1 spoonful. About a half a cup of sofrito. 1 bay leaf. Sprinkle some paprika and give it a good mix. After that, I added half a packet of sazon and adobo. This was my first time using adobo, and that was the face of me realizing I probably put too much in. Give everything a quick mix, and then what you want to do is add some of that sauce from the chicken and a little bit of water with cornstarch. Let it simmer, maybe for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how hot your burner is. It's finished. It doesn't really take that long, and it should look like this.
Alright, the chicken just finished, and I'm scared to do this part because pressure cookers terrify me, so Dion's gonna go ahead and do the same.
You know what this always reminds me of? Do you remember Edge from wrestling?
Yeah, his entrance!
You think you know me?
Don't do that!
On his day! Alright, I got one too.
Look at our baby.
You said yeah, so. Wash your hands.
Ta-da! Okay. Let's try this. 25 minutes did the trick.
Mmm, delicioso!
Veggies are off the stove, the chicken is ready, but I still haven't added the spinach to the pan. Why? Because it cooks quickly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a pot holder because that was hot. So I'm just gonna add a good handful of spinach because spinach wilts. And I'm gonna close the lid on it. And just have the steam do its thing. This is what the chicken looks like. It's very soupy, just the way that I wanted it, just so that way it doesn't get all dry. Alright, y'all. Don't doubt me on this. You're gonna think that I'm crazy, but let me tell you, it works, and I learned it from Jordan Page from funcheaperfree.com. She also has a YouTube, and she is top notch. This is what I'm using to shred the chicken with. My KitchenAid. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to place my chicken into the mixer. Okay, so make sure KitchenAid is locked and loaded. And I'm just going to have this on for low, and it should shred perfectly.
¡Wow! Adrianne, estás loca!
So we went from whole pieces of chicken to this.
Nice.
Easy and simple, and it's so much faster than taking 2 forks or your hands and going like this.
Edward Scissorhands.
Alright, so I'm just gonna add some of the juice from the chicken into the chicken. Just to add moisture and flavor.
Alright, and the audio cut out again. So hi guys, this is just us wrapping the empanadillas. We used 3 different crimping styles to close them up to let us know which one had which types of filling. And since this was Dion's first time wrapping filling empanadillas, he chose to go with the easier way and use a fork to press the edge shut for the beef filling. The veggie filling had the folded edge, and the chicken was both folded and pressed with a fork. Just a tip to help you with making empanadillas, you don't want to overfill them because you don't want all that filling squeezing out of your dough when you're closing it shut. You also want to make sure there aren't any air pockets in it because you don't want them bursting when you're frying. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of the dough and place it into the oil to see if it's hot enough. We're good. Alright, so we're going to fry the empanadas until they're golden brown. I know the ones that have the chote in it, that's going to be a little bit harder to tell, but this is going to be experimenting, so we'll see how this goes. After about 8 minutes of frying, here they are. Nice and golden brown and crispy and blistery, and they smell just like they do out on the beach in Puerto Rico, which is what I was going for. Let's see how they look. This one is a veggie one.
Yes.
Actually, no, this is your beef.
Yeah.
This one looks like it's chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one should be the veg one. Smells really good, you guys. Oh, look how good that looks. I'm super proud of that. Yeah.
I'll take this one.
I'll try chicken.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's very good.
Right?
That is very good. Would have been better if there was cheese in there. For the beef.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe in putting cheese in your empanadas because it doesn't belong. That doesn't belong in there either.
You know what I want to put on this, right?
Ketchup?
Ketchup.
Ugh.
Ketchup.
There's ketchup on everything.
Oh! You know what would be good with this?
It's so good.
Hot ones.
So we just got these new hot sauces. It's the hot ones. You can find them on YouTube. I'll have these linked down below. These are so good.
like the best hot sauces I think we've ever had. Yeah. Like the flavor is on point.
It's not as hot as how people react in the show. It's got a kick to it, but
Well,
it's
I don't think these are the
nice.
highest levels. I think this is like level 1.
Level 1. Shout out to the other video, level 1 puzzle.
Linked up here.
I think this will be better because it's a little sweeter.
I love me some fried dough.
These are pretty good.
Alright, we gotta try the veggie one together. Here's our veggie.
This has mushrooms in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Even though I seasoned it the same way as a chicken, it's different because of the vegetables. It has like this nice sweetness to it.
From the bell pepper. I can taste the mushroom.
It's so good. And you don't even
Spinach.
miss the meat. The texture is there.
That's good. Alright, let's try the chicken. You already had the chicken? She's already had the chicken. Oh, chicken.
Best one, right?
Well, yeah. I think my beef one's the best.
Why's that?
Because I made it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna try it with this. That's pretty good. Pretty good with it.
Alright, I'm gonna try the chicken empanadilla with the achote wrapper. Maybe like it's spicier, right?
I'm the wrong person to ask about spicy. I can't even
Like
taste
not that it's spicy, but like
the light ones. It does taste different from the white one.
yeah. It's a good flavor. But I prefer the original. Just because the original has like this nice sweetness in the dough, whereas this one is just completely savory. Good stuff. Alright guys, and that's it. Empanadas. Kevin, I hope you enjoyed this. Anyways, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please try out this recipe and let me know how you like it. Also, let me know down in the comment section. Do you put cheese or raisins in your empanadas? If so, you're wrong, but just let me know.
Ketchup, ketchup.
Ew, no ketchup.
And let us know in the comments what the next dish you want us to try and cook.
Maybe we'll veganify it. We'll see.
Still trying to convert me.
I'm working on it. Alright, until next time, bye!